Um, all right, so again, thank you so much for joining us. In case you're not familiar with CicLAvia, we are a nonprofit organization. We work in partnership with the City of Los Angeles and with Metro to create temporary car-free street events all throughout LA County. So to put it more simply, we create giant parks for a day. Our first event was held in 2010 and it stretched from East Hollywood to Boyle Heights. And now 13 years, 44 events, and over 1.8 million people later, we've created over 272 miles of open streets all throughout LA County. Here's some of the many communities we've touched upon in the past 13 years. Our events have gone as far south as San Pedro, as far east as Claremont and Pomona, as far north as the Valley, and as far west as Venice. Studies and research have been done on the benefits of our CicLAvia events. On that day, our participants mirror the county's demographics and attract people from all ages. On our event days, air quality improves, public transit gets a ridership boost, and money gets put back into local business. And people are just generally more active. They're getting together with friends and families just to enjoy the outdoors and explore their communities. And we are super excited to be back for our 45th event in Watts on Sunday, May 21st. This is that event route. It is 1 mile long. And you may notice it's a little different than some of our other CicLAvia events. So this is a new type of event that we're launching this year. We're super excited. It's called a CicLAmini. A CicLAmini is a more compact neighborhood-focused route. It's going to be more pedestrian-oriented experience, and we'll have more programming just sprinkled all along that 1 mile route. So we're really excited to have our first CicLAmini in Watts. That blue area on the map is the street closure area. So you can see Central Ave from about 109th to 103rd will be closed, and then 103rd from Central to Grandee. And there will be one intersection where cars can cross that route at Compton Avenue. And we'll have our two event hubs at either end of the route, so the Central Ave hub and the 103rd Street hub. That's where our day of services and some of the programming for this event will be. So the event itself is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. with street closures beginning at around 7 a.m. and 6 a.m. near the hubs, and the streets will reopen by 5 p.m. So if anyone needs more info about street closures, parking restrictions, let us know in the chat. We can send you more info about that. In terms of participation, this event is free to attend. People of all ages and abilities are welcome. It is family friendly, including pets, and all forms of non-motorized transportation are welcome. So as I mentioned with the CicLAmini event, we're hoping it's more pedestrian oriented, but any non-motorized transportation is welcome. And it's not a race, there's no start or finish, so folks can join anywhere they'd like, go at their own pace and just take their time to enjoy the streets. As I mentioned, there are two hubs on this route. These are our rest stops where folks can find day of facilities, and all of our event hubs are ADA accessible. We'll have free pedicabs at the event, as well as information booth, merchandise booth, free bike repair, free water, restrooms, first aid at those hubs. There will also be family-friendly activities and programmings at those hubs, as well as sprinkled along the CicLAmini route. And then in terms of community outreach, we like to connect with the residents and businesses in the community prior to any event. We do that in a number of ways. So firstly, we host community meetings such as this. We also do 2 rounds of door-to-door outreach along the event route. So the first round of door-to-door outreach has already taken place for this event. And then the second round will be in a couple weeks. Everyone a block out from the route will receive a street closure notification flyer in advance. And then the week before the event, our team will be walking the route 3 times to remind folks about parking restrictions and the street closure. We'll also be following up with churches and other impacted businesses and organizations along the route to provide them with alternate access information. And anyone who lives or works directly on the route, we can reimburse them up to $20 per vehicle for any parking costs incurred. We'll also be tabling at a number of community events leading up to it, so really hoping to spread the word. All of this to be said, this is a community event and we definitely want the community to be part of the event, so that's why we're here talking to you. At a CicLAvia event, local businesses tend to do really well. We, in part of our door-to-door efforts, speak with all of the businesses on the route, encouraging them to participate, to activate in front of their space on the sidewalk, to offer some kind of promotion or special, which we can promote on our website. So if anyone's interested in getting involved as a business, please let us know in the chat. We're happy to send you more information. So all that to be said, we really look forward to seeing you on Sunday, May 21st at CicLAmini Watts. We hope you can participate, get together with your friends and family, set up a meeting at your favorite local business, and just get together. If you live or work on the route, come on out, bring your business out, activate that day, and get involved. And then lastly, we do have volunteer opportunities at this event. So those are for folks ages 14 and up. So if you know anyone, students, community groups who may want to volunteer, let us know in the chat. I'm happy to send over more volunteer information. And lastly, just spread the word. Let your friends, family, and neighbors know that this event is happening and that they are invited. We're happy to send anybody postcards or more information if you'd like to spread the word.